Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. We are gonna go hang out with Child's kid brother, I guess. The toys.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry,
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Ruined God.
Will
What?
the picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, you know, kinda irresponsible.
What do you really mean?
Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooster's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done, either way, it's time to talk prices.
You're gonna be greedy, just say it. Oh, this again?
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food. I want a new toy.
Now I feel kind of like a dick. I don't have the time nor the energy to bargain with you, stickler. Well, fuck me then.
Hello, welcome. Table for three?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
That sucks.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Agreed, especially when you live in the fucking
My
Himalayas.
meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like Wanman Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooster's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Oh god.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Now. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Liyue Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon, or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Like nice round numbers. Well, roundish.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Now.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
was a little sick. I thought it was just right.
Oh, God.
Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it.
Well, you're gonna have
But
diabetes.
this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tuser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tuser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too.
Yeah, who fucking cares? Just do what he wants. It's not our kid.
Oh, I think I may have...
That's probably a horrible attitude, but, I mean, really, talking about the kid brother of the dude that tried to kill us, so not super motivated to go by the letter of any sort of itinerary.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze? Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tuser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
Paimon, Tuser won't understand a word you're saying.
Yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly.
Do you ever not think of food?
Because it's all stuffed full of delicious mbora.
That's how you explain throughput capacity?
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tuser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Not everybody wants to eat everything.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
Yeah.
This
Would
is
you
an
expect
anchor.
to happen? It to get
Most
smaller?
ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
They as big as that anchor?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using
Yeah, a crying shame.
Game? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that, all for some giant toys. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tuser would treat a ruin guard as a giant
It seems
tool.
they seem kind of loose with the harbingers.
Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off!
I really like Paimon's reads. They're really good.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Excuse you?
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
How does that ruin your...
Just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these
I
fish
think
are actually
he felt
pretty
like
big
his
by
dick
Paimon
size
standards.
was challenged.
Just how big
Who's
are the ones
recon
you think,
smell?
Tuser?
Bleh.
Maybe 200 times your size?
That's a lie. Actually, that's still pretty small.
Hey, 200 of Paimon would squish you flat, you know?
Maybe.
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Sounds like a topic that would interest Zhangling.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy.
Dude, we walk like 7 feet.
I miss my brother.
My God.
But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count.
How did your mood change so fast? That's kind of concerning. That's children for you.
Yep. You can have all the patience in the world, but it won't help you at a time like this. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there?
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
As we find him executing some innocent soul.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother!
Whoops-a-doodle!
You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Good lord.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
Oh,
I'll say it
Tooser.
again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders?
Yes.
I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then, show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
Shut up, Ted the generic guy.
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and
Yeah,
watch
like
the
when I
show.
kicked your ass.
Huh, no problem.
I
Don't blink,
assessed
though,
you
or you
as
might miss
subadequate.
it.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to fucking help him? Why would we help him? Oh my god. What? Why?
could get
This
used
was
to this.
hard for you to get at? You kidding me? Okay, so we weren't with him. Okay, that makes sense. Not sure why the time
Well,
mattered
I
at
have
all.
The goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more alone from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners.
Slick woo.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
God. He's a bit of a special case.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Clients? Well, anyway,
Fucking
the Motherland
whatever.
has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
Yeah, how you
Can I
do.
go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
You're dumping him on us again?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, alright?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
It'd be a lot less tough if he just came clean.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
Wonder how much longer he can hide it from Tusa.
Paimon wonders too. But hey, let's at least help him out while we're all in Liyue.
Why?
Wait, where's Tusser?
Couldn't have gone far, he's just a kid.
We were too busy chatting.
For 2 seconds!
So...
Probably snuck off to follow his brother.
Seems likely. Tusser did seem real
really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over there first.
The kid, he doesn't have wings, I'm guessing. Oh God, are you serious? I suppose that makes sense if they're on the road. I thought they would have been more north, though. I guess not. Like, cause they have to be the sort of top of the map, right? Snezhnaya. Yeah, okay. I bet Tusser got all the way over here by himself, without the aid of wings or locomotion of any type, or generally athletic abilities. He's probably still just sort of slowly climbing down the mountain, and we're all the way over here like, do you think he could have made it over here already? No, he's way fucking back there. Why are we even doing this? That'd be really funny. Should do that sometime. And Paimon would be perfect for, like... Why'd we do that? That was really fucking stupid of us. Don't you ever run off like that again, young man. Your brother would have been worried sick.
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Paimon.
like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
You're them, or you like, what the
really
fuck
fun
is he
too.
talking about?
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield.
Oh, yeah.
So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all.
Yep.
Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Okay.
Crisp.
God, he does a lot of damage.
No touch.
Ah, okay. I haven't actually used him yet, so E creates the... Okay, so he is really fucking powerful. I was hoping this would give me an opportunity to actually use him and it makes sense, and I wouldn't be like, ah, this feels dumb. It's kind of hard to shoot his bow. I think that's just because I can't see. Or maybe it's the enemy is the problem.
I guess this is it.
was fun.
Do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves. Dismissed!
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tusser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Not my fucking responsibility.
That's some terrible acting.
That was a good showing.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
You're right, you're weaker. That other form that you had was way more powerful than what you just showed me. Didn't see your black armor anywhere.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House.
Now you're talking openly about fighting?
No, Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops?
Yes.
You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tusser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
Because you do!
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tusser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tusser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Protecting family is an admirable motivation.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tusser?
Been like a day.
Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But...
You didn't come in on a boat.
Busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tusser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
Yep.
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? Alright, what'll it be?
Paimon.
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Oh, shit.
That ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
A risky wish.
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tusser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tusser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Okay. I'll bite. We're gonna go to a ruin and then destroy Mr. Cyclops. It's not Cyclopi, whatever. What does he expect to happen? When we go over there and they're moving around, they're not just gonna be like, "Oh, child, let's play." They're gonna be like, "Oh, child, yummy snack." Well, not that. Just enemy, intruder alert, destroy. Now, let's break in to the institute.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside.
Oh boy.
What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottore research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
But he's never here? Or just
so
not here
the
now?
guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude.
Yeah.
But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tusser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Looks like we're gonna roll the dice.
So, are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do?
Well, yeah, until they
Even
fail.
Tusser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tusser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tusser, wait up!
The door's shut.
Are you
Will
okay?
Tusser be all right?
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Tusser, you moron! What? Oh, I see. Hello.
No touch.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tusser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Oh, you don't say.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tusser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Howdy.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Always spiders. Why does it always have to be spiders?
Tusser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
No,
You
you're
bet.
actually being a
Now
gigantic pain
I'll
in the
count
ass.
down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Like that Breath of the Wild shrine. Where am I going? Gate here.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Oh, God.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
We have to kill them in 60 seconds.
60, 59, 58.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45. Are you guys okay?
This is actually really funny, though.
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise. No cheating! You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. Alright. 15, 14.
There's 3 of them? 4 of them?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? Alright, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Coming, ready or not. This is everything I've ever dreamed of. It's Mr. Cyclops' world.
Mr. Cyclops is the coolest.
Wow. He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again.
Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go?
Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek?
Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
Ah.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I've no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
You're not afraid that I might end you right here?
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it?
But he has no problem with taking away the dreams of others. His hypocrisy.
Did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
We don't have to call it Mr.
Indeed.
Cyclops.
I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser.
Okay. Would you say that about a war criminal? Which is what Child is. Even if they're like family-centric. Oh man, you're lucky to have this war criminal of a sibling. I don't know. That's...
You'll help me out, won't you?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he?
Go in peace. Get out of my face.
All right. Thank you.
Your brother ditched you, but he gave you this toy, so it's okay.
I can't find him anywhere.
Well, no wonder. You were just running around in a circle. He's already headed back.
What? Why? Why would he leave without me?
Huge number of people suddenly wanted to buy Mr. Cyclopses.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose.
Actually, that would still be on purpose. Just
But
for
still, I was
a reason.
kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
This is for you from your brother.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops. You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever. You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip.
And we are run
You're
ragged.
ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
Okay. Hey, a big chest for no reason. Awesome. I'll take it.
Ma'am, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name.
Well, nobody really says it, ever.
Strange twist of fate.
It's a pleasure meeting you too, Tuser.
Young Master
What do you
Tuser,
say about us?
The boat to Snezhnaya will dock
Must be
soon.
smitten with
We
us.
best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady.
I was hoping he was gonna be like, gee, maybe you should let us finish our goddamn conversation instead of butting in. That's very rude of you. Oh, that would have been amazing.
I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Sure, if I don't kill your brother first. I mean, yeah, we'll do that. You have a deal.
Pinky promise?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Aw, I actually think
It's a promise.
that would have been nice for the
Bye-bye, Tuser. Have a safe trip.
the traveler to say that. Like her one voice line per story.
Hey,
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Ditching responsibility again, like I do all my life.
partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
I'm not gonna lose to you.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them
He's
both.
definitely hitting on
Take
us.
you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tuser.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends, till we meet again in Snezhnaya.
That was nice. That was a nice ending. Gives you a better view of Child at the end there than at the end of the last meeting. No active quests? I have nothing to do for a little while, at least until what's her face's Yanyun? The new character? Until her story quest is released, which I think it should be tomorrow, maybe? So it won't be too much longer, but yeah, there isn't really a ton to do in the meantime. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back, again, probably with her story quest next time. Otherwise, I'm just going to be grinding Prima Gems, so that I can get her, because Coco Goat. Yes. I'm pretty hyped for her. She is bae. Alright, I'll see you next time. Until then, take it easy.